Over the past week, as promised, I said that I am going to test out our magnetic lashes, find out different ways of using them, and I'm going to do a comprehensive review for you, as well as putting this onto my blog. Well, as you know, New Zealand's currently on lockdown, so that means that our extensions have probably pretty much all fallen out by now. If they haven't, I'm sure that they will over the next few weeks until the salons can reopen again. So this is a temporary solution for you. So this is our day and night magnetic lashes by Cerise. So they look like this. I found that they are really easy to use, they are fun to wear, and they just feel way more comfortable than strip lashes or traditional magnetic lashes. And each lash has 3 magnets on them. And they come with a magnetic eyeliner that you attach the lashes with, and you can see the instruction is on the box there. So they are literally just takes 3 minutes to apply. So first step, you just shake the eyeliner and then you apply onto your lash line. Make sure that they're completely dry, and then you just place the lashes on, and they will just stick, they will just attract to the eyeliner. And as you can see, each set comes with 2 pairs, so you get a day look and a night look, or you could actually stack them together as well to make them look fuller if that's what you prefer. You might have seen some ads with a lot of other brands of magnetic lashes, and you might be a bit confused as to which one to get. For me, I have found those girls advertising or reviewing those brands, they generally do wear very full, heavy makeup, face makeup and eye makeup. And I think, to be honest, for you and I who normally just get eyelash extensions, we don't generally wear a lot of makeup on a daily basis. So I've made this video for you, for those who usually get eyelash extensions, but obviously we can't because of lockdown. I just wanted to show you how you can get the most of our magnetic lashes as a temporary solution until we can visit our favorite salons again. So just a little bit of background about my experience with strip lashes, because I have worn eyelash extensions for about 12 years. I've gone from party lashes to classic lashes to volume, and obviously I've got 2 lash salons, so I never really had the need to wear strip lashes. So when it comes to strip lashes, I am a complete newbie. Even though with 14 years of lashing experience, I still find putting strip lashes on are completely different than applying eyelash extensions. So magnetic lashes, they are strip lashes, right? So they just, you adhere them onto your eyes, or you attract them onto your eyes with an eyeliner instead of using a latex glue. So this is a makeup product, and they're not quite the same as eyelash extensions because it is a service and somebody actually applies eyelashes onto you. So you need to look at both as like different. You can't really compare like an orange with an apple. So my experience with strip lashes, very minimal. I only had them put on twice successfully, and both times were with professional makeup artists. My first DIY was about 14 years ago, and then halfway through the day at DressSmart, one of my lash just came off, and I've just never really went back to it. And then the second time DIY was with our magnetic lashes. It was last year at a lash conference because I didn't manage to get an infill done, and as a lash artist you can't attend a lash conference without lashes, so I gave it a go. I didn't try them out properly, which I should have. I underestimated it. I just thought, I could just wing it, and I did. The application wasn't really that perfect, but it still, it did the job, and it lasted for about 8 hours. So finally, last week, 3 weeks after lockdown, I only have about 5 extensions on each eye. So I thought it would be a good time to really test them out, just to do it properly, because we have sold many sets prior to lockdown. And then we pulled them off our website during level 4 because we couldn't ship anyway. But we were getting messages every day asking when are they going to be back in stock. So knowing that level 3 was approaching, I decided to put them back online, and then pretty much the hour after, it just started kind of flying out the door. And then we're just getting a lot of sales, just me talking about them on Instagram. So before I filmed this video and also put this as an article on my blog, I've decided to try out different ways of using them over a few days. So then I can share some of my tips and hacks with you, and maybe some creative way so you can customize your lash look. So my number 1 tip for you is to be patient. If you haven't had any experience wearing strip lashes or putting liquid eyeliner on, then you do need to practice, because once you have your eyeliner right, the lashes will attach right. I'm just going to go a little bit closer so you can see. This is the natural in the nighttime look. I just find with my eyes, it's better to go for a lighter set. But I have also tried stacking them as well, which I will talk about later as well. Okay, so first step, eyeliner. Okay, make sure you put on 2 to 3 coats and let them dry in between. And when you finish, wait for at least 1 minute. Make sure it's completely dry before you put the lashes on. This is very important. And you need to make sure that when you apply the eyeliner onto your lash line, it is long enough so then the first magnet can actually reach, and then you can the last magnet can also reach the end of your eyeliner as well. So that's really important. Otherwise, either one could start lifting if the eyeliner is not quite applied long enough. And I would also recommend that when you draw your eyeliner on, you can't do them the same as how you would do your eyeliner normally. I would recommend you go 1.5 times to 2 times thicker. So then there's just more product there for the magnets to attract to. Otherwise, it's just not enough there to hold. And also, I think after a few goes, you will know where the strip is going onto your eyes, and where the 3 magnets sit. I would recommend that you might want to just do a little bit more eyeliner on those 3 spots. Now for the lashes. Before you make a purchase, make sure you measure the width of your lash line. So I've got small eyes, so I'm wearing 26 millimeters in the small size. You just need to make sure that it's very important to get the right size, because you can't trim them. The magnets are on one end and then on the other, and then there's one in the middle. So you have to make sure that it is the right size for you. And if you're unsure, go down a size. Okay, and you can just do that with like a string. Do that and then measure it with a ruler so you can get the approximate width. We do have 3 sizes, so we've got small in the 26 millimeters, medium in the 28 millimeters, and large is in the 30 millimeters. So depending on how big your eyes are, make sure you try to get the correct size. If unsure, go down a size. And when the first 2 or 3 days when I was trialing them, I was attaching the middle magnet first, and then I push kind of apply in the middle, and I kind of go like that and go like that. But now I actually have found that for my eyes, my problem area is here. It's this inner corner. So I like to do that one first. So how I do it is I now put that one first, and then I kind of stretch it out slightly, and then I stretch it out slightly. It is actually very important that you do stretch and make sure that the lash is sitting flush against your lash line and there's no like obvious gaps. Otherwise, they're not going to last very long. So you can use non-magnetic tweezers, you can use like an eyelash wand to help you, or you can just use your fingers, whatever feels natural to you. And what I've also find that could be quite a handy tip as well is, as I said, this part here is my problem area. I like to kind of go like this, and I actually like to kind of just pull it to the left to make sure that I have it on. Make sure when you place it on, not just placing it on, but you want to kind of stretch it both ends slightly to make sure that it is sitting flush, that I've mentioned again. But it is just that little thing that can actually make them last a lot longer. And each lash could be used up to like 30 times depending on how you handle them. Just be really careful because they're really delicate. Just like eyelash extensions, you wouldn't want to pull on them. But however, in between uses, if you find that there's residue of the eyeliner that actually comes off onto the magnets, what you need to do is I just use my nails and just kind of gently scratch off the residue. I guess that is probably the same as using like latex glue, where in between uses you have to clean the lash, because otherwise imagine if there's still residue of the eyeliner on the magnets, then when you try to place it on, they're just not really going to attract. So just look underneath, and if you find that there's residue, just try to scratch it off before you use it, and just be gentle. So I've tried a few different ways. So on day one, I've tried the cat eye night pair because I obviously like them quite full volume lashes. I really like the look of it. It does look really cute, but I did find that it is a little bit heavier on my outer corner for my eyes. But I love the look on camera. So this next day, I've tried the natural night pair, and this is this one. And I actually have it on reverse. I know, it's pretty bizarre. So usually, when you have it like this, generally you kind of know that this is for the left eye and that's for the right eye. But I actually swap them around because I like the longer ones through here. And in the world of eyelash extensions, this is what we call a reverse cat eye. I know they probably do look a bit long if I look down, but when I open up, they look normal. So, you know, you can customize it. You don't have to use the right strip for your right eye because that's what you were told to do, right? You can mix it up if you like. And then on day 3, I just wanted to try something lighter. So I went for the natural day pair, also on reverse. And then on day 4, I wanted to try with a little bit of eye makeup just to see if wearing makeup is going to affect the wear of the magnetic eyelashes. I just found that, because obviously now I've got no eyelash extensions, I think you just need to make sure when you put your eyeshadow on, just don't go too close to the lash line. And I actually find that putting just a little bit of eyeshadow can really blend in with your eyeliner and your eyelashes. In some ways, it kind of makes them look a bit more natural. And I just go with like a very light, neutral kind of shade with a little bit of sparkle. You probably can't see anyway. And then on day 5, I've tried stacking. I know there was a couple of customers, they've told me that they have tried stacking. So they try stacking these two together, and it works. I have tried it. What did I do? I actually did the natural day on reverse, and then I paired that up with the wispy night. And I was actually quite surprised they didn't feel that much heavier at all. And then on day 6, which was today, I was trying to see if I can cut them out and actually place it kind of in between, and it didn't work. If you wanted to find out more about it, I'm happy to talk about it in a different video. but I was quite disappointed. I was hoping that it was going to work, but it didn't. So I guess my verdict is that for you, you know, if you don't have a lot of experience wearing strip lashes, then you might actually find these quite easy, because you know, as I said, I don't really wear strip lashes, and it does require a bit of practice. And I found that, you know, every day my application's getting better and better, and that my lashes are lasting better because the eyeliner goes on better, and I can attach the lashes, you know, better. And you might find that the other magnetic lashes on the market, they have 4, 5, or 6 magnets on them. And I have actually requested our manufacturer, like last year, I said, look, can I have fuller looks? They said, well, they haven't really made it work, because if you go for really thick full lash, you actually need more magnets. And with more magnets, they're not flexible. I don't have it here right here with me, but I can probably show you another video. The whole thing, because there's like 6 magnets on so close to each other, it's just more like a line. When I try to put it on, it just would not wrap around my eye. And they're just really heavy as well. So I mean, I think three magnets are fine, especially if you're just using it, you know, at home for FaceTime. You need it for a few hours. They're definitely very comfortable to wear. And also, as a bonus, I have actually learned a new skill, applying my own eyeliner. So my final score with our eyelash extensions, I would give 10 out of 10, because with eyelash extensions, they are definitely way more convenient. They are weightless, especially if you find someone really, really talented. With our magnetic lashes, I'll give a 9 out of 10. I think the 1 point deduction was more because I can feel them. Like, doesn't matter how light they are, because you apply them onto your skin, it is a feeling that you will need to get used to. Okay. I think now on day 6, I'm kind of getting over it. You know, it's okay. I don't feel them as much. But if I stack them, I probably feel them a little bit of kind of brushing, like especially here. You know how I said I like them on reverse. So when I blink, I can kind of feel a little bit of touching here. Whereas eyelash extensions, I don't, you know. But that's really it. And, you know, with my problem area, which is here, if I find it started lifting after a few hours, if I was going out, I would definitely take my eyeliner with me and take my tweezers with me. And what I would do is I would just take it off, and then I'll just reapply the eyeliner, especially on that spot, wait for it to dry, and then I'll just pop it back on. Yeah, that's really what it is. So try them out. They are pretty awesome.